It's those bunions, would ya? William, it's your farm now. Here's the key. Take care of Hildy for me.
Why are we even bothering this?
Think you can handle me? Too easy.
Over here.
Somebody in need of healing?
Come to me.
Rocks are my friends! Just a bit of...
It is said the 4 leaves of the clover represent hope, faith, love, and luck. Only that final trait was something we could expect from the bard. Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures. It seemed as if some higher power were looking after the bard, granting him the best of luck in even the most dire situations.
to hurt.
Why are we even bothering with this?
Fast enough? Too easy.
Take that!
Heavy gloves made from the hide of a badger that imparted some of the animal's strength and ferocity into the wearer. Tragically, they also smelled very much like a dead badger. The golden thistle, long a symbol of the land and its people. This ring brings with it the blessings of the land, increasing the health of its wearer.
Ah, just a bit of junk.
I'll put a spell on you. Be healed.
Why are we even bothering with this? Just a bit of junk.
The bard found himself in a place where there was no night or day, no warmth of the sun, and air so foul every breath was an effort. Into these tunnels, more suited to furbolgs and finfolk, the bard bravely strode, determined to complete his noble quest. Certain death lurked around every corner, a violent, messy death at the hands of some foul, subterranean denizen.
I certainly hope that you're exaggerating.
More wishful thinking than anything else.
Nice.
We haven't heard from the villagers of Stromness in a while. I wonder if something happened to them.
Once again, the bard felt his magical powers dampened by the shimmering lights.
We sent a messenger to ask the Vikings for help with the Finfolk, but he hasn't returned. I never really wanted to be a miner. I hear lumberjacking is a lot more fun. The electric brother. Ты начисто прочес. Я подлам твоя душа на морский смерть.
I'll put a
I could use a break.
Would you look at that?
Go away, I'm busy.
That barrel maker certainly sells a lot of these things.
Careful down here, there are Finn folk about.
Not even worth the effort.
be healed.
Can't talk now. Busy digging.
Yeah, just a bit of junk.
Be healed. Be healed!
It's my lot in life.
You seem to be quite in a hurry, my friend. Why all the hacking? Is the ore going somewhere?
A group of us were working here, putting up support beams when we were attacked by a pack of Finfolk. During the fight, this tunnel collapsed and several of the other miners were trapped.
Don't let me interrupt your digging. Reminds me. When I was a kid, my dog once buried my sister and
I don't have time to talk right now. They're running out of air. Help me dig them out.
Yeah, digging isn't exactly my forte. Is there any other way I could help?
There are more miners down here, but they scattered during the attack. If you can gather them and bring them back here, they could help me dig. I'll make this worth your while if you help.
There's trouble. Come with me.
Let's go.
There's trouble. Come with me.
We have to hurry.
Trouble. Come with me.
Lead the way. Oh, get him!
There's trouble. Come with me.
Let's go.
There's trouble. Come with me.
Good to see a friendly face. Lead the way.
It's a good kicking. Charge! Charge! There's trouble. Come with me.
I'll follow you.
And then there was a long period where nothing much happened.
Quite rewarding. Glad I could help. Now, speaking of rewards...
We found this strange sword down here while we were excavating. It seems to... well, it sings. Okay, men. Back to work. Time to clear out those tunnels to the east.
Oh, for heaven's sake, you don't look very formidable. As a matter of fact, you don't look like much of anything. I hope you do better than my previous wielder.
Well, as I live and breathe, it is true. You speak. I can only pray that your edge is as sharp as your tongue. And you have things turned around, I think. I hope you serve me better than you did your former wielder.
He was gone in the head, my former master. Kept insisting he was the chosen one, if you could believe that rubbish. You don't seem much better.
You'd be surprised what I believe. Now, keep quiet. We have Finfolk to skewer.
Remember, the pointy end goes into the enemy, you simpleton.
This is going to be just wonderful. Now, shut your... whatever it is.
So it came to be that the bard found the perfect match for his own charming personality.
Well, I am a bastard sword, you know.
Oh, you look pretty familiar. Oh, God, did you get yourself trapped in another cave-in?
Yeah, I did. And you got me out again. I owe you my thanks.
I'd say you owe me a little more than that.
Always joking. I see right through you. You talk tough, but inside you're all heart.
You're entirely mistaken about that. Let me assure you.
You can't fool me. And even though I know you'll try to refuse any reward, I'm afraid I must insist.
Fork it over already.
Okay, here it is. Good luck, my friend.
An ancient tome containing many popular myths and legends, such as the Cycle of Fionn, which tells of the great deeds of the four brothers. 4 brothers? Now that does sound familiar.
God rocks.
Ready for some action. Easy.
Need me again?
Ja pozvam tvoje duša na morski smrt.
Does it hurt?
Ja pozvam tvoje duša na morski smrt.
Too slow.
Was even worse for the effort.
Would you look at that? Just a bit of junk.
Printed needs cracking. Rocks are my friends! Smash!
Another priceless treasure for you, lad.
Over here.
Whatever you say.
Why are we even bothering with this?
Need me again? I thought so.
Why are we even bothering with this?
Be healed!
Just a moment, stranger, for I can see you're neither Finfolk nor Furbolg. Now, who are you? And more importantly, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm a simple traveller, really. Singer of songs, you know, teller of tales. Now, who may I ask are you?
I am called Olaf. I am a Viking from Stromness. As to why I am lost here, That's easy enough. After the furbolgs first dug their way down here and found these water-filled tunnels, me and my brother Eric came down with a furbolg guide. Now, what was his name? Let's see, it was Baliak or something. Well, that's not important right now. More on that treacherous dog later. Anyways, we came down here to explore, you know, see if there was any treasure to be had, maybe a nice vein of ore. So we brought a small boat with us. I'm a pretty decent shipwright myself. Did I mention that? Now, when we were younger, my brother was always the one who was better at building things. Me, I've always been good at knocking them down, if you know what I mean. Of course, what use is a Viking that can't take care of his ship? So I spent several years in Yordland studying under old Skeggy, the master shipwright. Surely you've heard of him. Of course you have. Everyone has. It was his boat, Drogrimmer, that led the fleet of Kolskeg the Bloody in his famous raids off the Black Coast. So I was saying, we have our ship down here and we're navigating these tunnels when we come upon a bit of dry land. Anyways, Eric and I are hauling the boat out of the water. We ported over to the other side and managed to get it back into the water when we noticed the Firbolg is missing. So we go off to look for him. We hear him calling out to us down one of those side passages to the east, and we get jumped by a whole horde of Finfolk. Now, Finfolk, as you know, are notorious for using magic. And it just so happened that in my younger days, I picked up a little trick to deal with such things. You see, it all started when old Thorvald the weaponsmith, he tells me about this island that he saw when he was but a lad. And he says to me, Olaf, he says, you're the best sailor I ever laid eyes on. And if anyone can get out and find that island, it's you. Now, of course, at this point, I'm swelling with pride because Thorvald, he served with some fine old sailors, as I'm sure I don't have to tell you. There's old Bjornof Redbeard, Arno Kettleson, Kettle Arnoson, and Ranulf Ederson, to name but a few. So that's it. Talking about him, right? Poor lad never had a chance against those Finfolk. I tried to save him, but I was too late. That treacherous Firbolg led us ill. Brings a tear to your eyes, does it not? Aye, I can see you're all choked up by it. You're a good lad to let an old man run off at the mouth like that. Here, take this stone. I found it down here, and I have no use for it. And to tell you what, if you do win the Firbolg, I'll teach you how to dispel magic. Might help you get past those Finfolk. He hides himself in the caverns east of here. Just bring me back proof that he's dead.
And you thought I was long-winded.
You use your words efficiently. Far less content, but surprisingly just as annoying.
A locket made by the wee folk of the southern islands, such charms were often known to bring long life and good health to their bearers. Of course, this particular charm also held a terrible curse. All right, there's no curse, but I can dream, can't I? A worn and ancient stone, reportedly struck by several bolts of lightning in a great storm thousands of years ago. Although many throughout history have tried to capture lightning in a bottle, the bard would have to settle for a stone.